Hey everyone, I wanted to go over the new and exciting news that we got for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, which is set to release on both the Nintendo Switch and on PC on June 30th. And today we're going to be checking out something really cool, and that's the fact that we have some brand new gameplay for the jungle map. Of course, the jungle map was just revealed in the most recent Capcom digital presentation, and we are now going to get a little bit of a closer look to just some of the outside areas by the beach side of the map, where we are actually going to get to see the hunters doing a lot of switch skill swapping and showcasing some of the weapons. Now, this video was posted officially on the Capcom Japanese YouTube channel, and interestingly enough, it's not a video about the jungle itself or anything along those lines. It's actually a video showcasing the switch skill swap feature and how it actually is going to work and how you're going to be switching around from one switch skill to another. But interestingly enough, they do showcase, presumably this is demo gameplay, a hunter just kind of switching skills in the beach in the brand new jungle map. So in the first one, we do get to see the hunter with the Malzeno armor and the great sword as well, and they're just kind of switch skill swapping in the beach right there. You get to see the rapids in the back, you get to see the waterfall to the side, you get to see the big mountain all the way to the back, and the hunter is just kind of hanging out by the beach doing switch skill swaps. They do zoom in a little bit and showcasing just how quickly you can actually get to one switch skill, second switch skill. That is going to give everyone a little bit of a explorative sense in a way, where you're going to be able to do silk bind attacks essentially and mess around with just different loadouts, different ways for you to be able to kind of just combine attacks in one way or another that you're perhaps not used to doing. This is what the real purpose of switch skill swaps is. In the second little shots that we get here, we get to see a hunter with the blood orange Bishitan armor set standing right there by the starting point camp. You do get to see the boat on the right, you get to see the tent on the back with of course the box as well. You get to see some palms long distance all the way in the back, you get to see some mountains, and of course the big kind of like hill upwards with the palm trees right there. And again, the hunters just kind of switch skill swapping back and forth, but again, they're just hanging out by the beach. They cut back to the Malzeno wearing hunter with the great sword, and you get to see some Ludroths kind of like hanging out by the beach, coordinated of course, and just kind of like walking next to each other a little bit, and they're just hanging out by the beach, and you get to see a little bit more of that as well. Now, do remember that the jungle map is going to be available tomorrow in the demo. You're going to be able to do the demo. I do want to talk a little bit about the demo in an upcoming video and just what you should be expecting to see there. But I'm glad to see that they're showcasing just a little bit more gameplay as well of this specific map, which again, it just kind of came out of nowhere. If you weren't necessarily too hopeful or like expecting new things to be showed, and they just kind of just went ahead and revealed that there was going to be a new map, and it's extremely exciting for sure. When you do see the Malzeno wearing armor wearing hunter right there kind of just hanging out in front of the tent, you do get to see that there's like a straight line all the way to the right side. So in the first shot, you actually get to see that by the side of the beach to the back of the camp. You also can go through the beach around, presumably to a different area, and then if you go forward where the Ludroths are, there's presumably more ways for you to be able to go forward. So kind of like out of the camp, there seems to be three paths you can take, either vertically upward in between the mountains, frontwards to the beach side where the Ludroths are, or to the back side underneath, kind of like a cove, if you will. So there's certainly different ways to go about it. Then they also, interestingly enough, show a hunter just kind of hanging out in the tent with their Palamute, who's wearing, of course, Astalos armor, and Seregio's armor wearing Palico as well. So that looks very cool, and they're just kind of hanging out, showcasing that you can switch skill swap in the tent as well. This is one of those things that they are just, you're going to have all your 5 tiers right there available to you, and you're going to have all your switch skill swaps right there available. You can toggle back and forth, and you're just going to have the freedom to, you don't have to necessarily set it up before a hunt. You can just certainly go back to your tent, set that up, and you'll be ready to go either way. So you're not going to miss out on anything there. But that's about all the information that I have for you guys today. I just thought it was a really cool quick clip where they showcase just raw gameplay of a hunter just kind of hanging out by the beach, not necessarily sadly hunting anything, but of course it's just cool to see. And you're going to be able to play this map presumably in just a few hours. If you're brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya!